Welcome back to Skyrim for Seniors. Here we are in front of Fort Dawnguard, and we just killed a vampire. Of course we did, because Gunmar sent us. And from the direction of the arrow, Gunmar must be asleep. I could have been kind and waited outside until daylight.
Congratulations, friend. You've won a well-deserved victory here. The people of Skyrim owe you a great deal, whether they know it. Cozy little place, isn't this?
The vampire fledgling at Mars Eye Pond has been destroyed.
Very good. Though I suspect there's more wherever he came from. We cannot afford to relax.
What can I do to help?
Speak with Florentius. He has something for you.
Ah, excellent.
Good luck.
Okay, Florentius.
I knew you had it in you. Archay wasn't so sure.
Oh, stop
Between
rattling
you and
on,
me, I
Florentius.
didn't expect you to make it. Archay's been watching over me for years now. He says
What
he's
can
not
I do
too
to
sure
help?
about. I've been poring over some of the tomes left here in the keep.
Okay, look at that. I've been
Interesting
poring
stories.
over
Seems the
P-O-U-R-I-N-G.
previous incarnation of the Dawn Guard had, at one time, some interesting toys. Archay and I think it could be a great advantage for us. You should look into retrieving it.
Lost relic. Retrieve the Dawnguard rune shield from Movar's lair.
We'll speak again soon.
Okay. All right, where's the door? There it is. All right, let me get out here. And let me talk about this poring over something. P-O-U-R-I-N-G. Folks, that's an illiteracy. And no, you cannot claim that that was just him talking. If you're going to have a character speak in a dialect, then you have to use the speaking. That was Bethesda writing out the dialogue. And they wrote out poring over tomes, and they wrote P-O-U-R. Now, if whoever wrote that out thinks that getting liquid out of a container is the same as meditating over something, then they're simply illiterate. Now, I understand that the young people that work on these things are bright people. But it doesn't mean that they're literate. And that is an illiteracy. Now, what you've got is homonyms there. You've got getting liquid out of a container and meditating over a book. They're two different things. They're two different words. One is spelled P-O-U-R. One is spelled P-O-R-E. You pour P-O-R-E over tomes. You P-O-U-R, liquid, out of a container. They're two different words. They mean two different things. You cannot interchange them. Now, Humpty Dumpty would have, but you can't. And neither can Bethesda. And to do so is an illiteracy. It makes you illiterate, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no middle ground. Now, you can giggle, you can laugh, you can say, oh, ha, 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 sorry. No. It's unacceptable. And Bethesda, I love you dearly. John saved my life right after my wife died. And Bethesda, you helped bring me back into the world later, 10 years later, 9 years, 8 years later. You helped bring me back into out of my shell, out of my hermitage, so to speak, my hermiting. Skyrim helped me come back into the world, and I love you for it. But that's just horrible. And somebody needs to proofread. Okay. It's not the only place. It's not like it's the only place, folks. There are a substantial handful of illiteracies in the, what would you call them, subtitles. And And basically what it does is it feeds into the overall misconception that gamers are ignorant geeks, that they may know how to play a game, but they don't know anything else. Now, I don't really buy that, but that sort of thing does feed that. And, you know, that's what that says, because, you know, that shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. Now, we've been in Movar's lair before, so we should know what's coming up. For example, we know that there's a guy in here in a hole. There's his head right there. See, I find making a shot like that extremely gratifying. See, look at that. That's just a gratifying shot. That's a good looking set of boots. No reason to take them because I can't wear the boots. I got to wear my armor. Empty wine bottles. Now, chances are that ore vein won't be active, but it will be the next time we come in here. Movar's Lair is a radiant location. That's why we have it now. That's why we're in here. It's a location that's used for radiant quests, and this is a radiant quest. Let's see. Let's see if we can pick off this person standing up there. Anybody that's going to stand still for us, we need to pick them off like that. And no one was alerted. No one misses that person whatsoever. I think that's sad. That's a sad state of affairs when someone dies and they're not even missed. Look at that. We've got a lookout. I suppose that's what they think they're doing. Now see, the corporal of the guard should be alerted. Their security is terrible. Young lady, I apologize for the indignity of taking your clothes. Oh, my lord, Movarth came back to life. How about that? I'm pretty sure we killed him, but there he is again. I wonder if this thing would respawn all these boots if we took them. I don't want to know badly enough to take all those shoes. Although the only way to learn things is to experiment. But I just don't want all those shoes. Nord Mead. A steel warhammer. It weighs more than the damage it does. I just can't help but think that's a pathetic weapon that actually weighs more than the damage it does. And we have another vein over here that's also not active. But we'll remember, because eventually we'll be given this as a location again for some random quest or another. You know, go get this, go get that. They're called, it'll be a Radiant Quest location. That raw beef. I've always thought they ought to put human flesh on the table, but from a reality viewpoint, I suppose raw beef makes more sense. I mean, vampires don't actually eat human flesh. They just drink blood. That looks like about it. What? Am I overweight? Oh, for heaven's sakes, did I come out here? I came in here without doing my inventory management, didn't I? Oh, for heaven's sakes, okay. Shame on me. Oh, me. Okay. Well, I know what happened. I was so excited about getting one of Florentius's ancient relic quests that I just forgot. Huh. Well, well, well. Dawnguard Rune Shield. It says a +10 bash damage against vampires and sustained blocking creates a minor sun shield doing 10 points of damage while draining the wielder's stamina. What? Wait a minute. 10-point bash damage against vampires. Okay, comma. Okay, forget that part. I got that part. So if we bash it against vampires, it's a +10. You get the regular bash damage, whatever that is, and then +10. Okay, forget that. Let's go after the comma. Okay, and after the and. Okay. Sustained blocking. Okay, so that means we hold it up and sustain the block. It creates a minor sun shield, doing 10 points of damage while draining the wielder's stamina. Okay, you're the wielder. You're the one holding it, so you're wielding it. Oh, okay, so it uses, well, wait a minute here. We got to take it. So it uses stamina is what it amounts to. It's saying that it uses stamina. Okay, so it uses stamina. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, so that's 2 out of. Oh, by the way, I looked those up. Did I say that? I don't remember. I looked up um, the ancient relics quests in the UESP pages, which are by far the best. There are more than one um, pages you can look things up in which you can look things up, and most of them are aggravating at best, but the oldest and the best is UESP, and that's what you want to look it up. It's if you want to look it up. I don't remember what the dot is afterwards, but it's UESP, which stands for Unofficial Elder Scrolls Pages, and it's been around forever. It's got all the Elder Scrolls pages in it. And that's a lady up there. Sneak increased to 99. Good heavens. Part of that's being helped by the Ethereum crown, which lets us use 2 stones, 2 standing stones. That truly works. That is a real help. And as we switch over and do other training, not training, but, well, yeah, training too, but I didn't mean to say training there. What I meant to say was, for example, when I decide to do, say block, get a shield and go to 100 in blocking, I'll change my stone. I'll go and get the warrior stone, for example, and because it will help me go to 100 much faster. And it really does. It's substantial. I mean, it's 35% increase when you use 2 stones. You use the Guardian Stone and I think it's called the Lover Stone. You put the 2 together, and it's now what you don't get is you never get then the benefit for being well rested. The well rested just simply goes away, which is a reason I haven't mentioned it, but it's the reason I'm not bothering to sleep. I'm just standing outside and waiting, because sleeping, there's no benefit to it. And while I know this is a, what do you call it? Role-playing, yes, role-playing game. I'm not really much of a role player. I remember back in the 70s when Dungeons and Dragons first started up, and I remember it well. The first Dungeons and Dragons, when it first started up, there wasn't even a book. There was mimeograph pages that got passed around, and Yeah, you don't even know what a mimeograph is. Never mind. Um, but and then eventually Zygax got enough money to um, do a perfect bound book and publish some his first set of rules, and that was sometime in the 70s. And I never was. I mean, I played D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, but my imagination was not sufficient. It requires a great deal of imagination. Um, and in fact, I've checked in on video games every few years for a long time. Um, and it wasn't the first video game that I actually checked back on. Of course, a lot of that had to do with, now let's see, I can use the pad for that. Where's our back? There you go. Take me home, Arvac. Thank you, Arvac. You're a good boy. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to pat you, but you can't pat with the A button. That's a mistake. Right. Big mistake. No patting with the A button. Dragon Bone. Oh, no wonder I was overweight. Dragon Bones. I don't even remember that. I don't remember that at all. Oh, well. I'm still way overweight. Okay, trudge your way to the door and put stuff in the barrel. Good grief. All right, let's go see. I don't think any of the, I think we've got all these enchantments. Yep. Got them all. I think we've got pretty much. One, two, three, four, 8, 8, 6. Whoa, no. Fresh meat. What? That's not right. Never mind. Yeah, see, that says mammoth snout. That other one says fresh meat. What's going on? Yeah, salmon steak. See, that's cooked. I don't want to put cooked food in there. All right. Okay, I got to stop. Amulets of Sten. Yeah, I got to stop with the amulets of Stendar. Okay, we'll put those in here for now, right? Formulas I put down here, or recipes, not formulas. And the rest of them go in here. Copper, moonstone, silver, and okay. All right. Whoa. Well, that's what I get for looking somewhere else. All right, we got 2 gems that have souls in them. A sapphire and amethyst, okay. All right, I believe we're through. Need to go tan up that cave bear pelt. And then put some stuff in the leather and the axe away. See, that's a much better looking quiver than the dwarven one. $23. There we go. And we're ready to return to Florentius Bassimus. Bassius. And it's daylight. Yay. I like for it to be daylight. I'm not a fan of the dark, which is why the winter drives me crazy. I dislike winters intensely.
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Speak with Florentius. He has something for you.
Yeah, you're still working on the old thing. I have to be.
Arkay's been watching over me for years.
I retrieved the Dawnguard
Says
rune
he's not
shield.
too well done. I said you'd return victorious. Arkay wasn't so sure. Wield it bravely. Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you.
Yeah.
Arkay bless you, friend.
Cozy little place, isn't this? I found another beast hiding from the lake.
Yeah.
He's holed up with a group of necromancers.
Okay.
We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood
And
of
where is
vampires.
this? Ronvegs Fast.
Good luck.
Oh, okay. That's actually an intriguing place. There's no sense heading over there right now, because it's going to take quite a while to get there. In fact, well, let's... Volkihar Master Vampire at oh, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's way the heck out there. Yeah, see, we... Yeah, that's, well, yeah. Get up there, Swindler's Den. Okay. All right. Here we go. We'll